Well, here I am, heading home after a long day. Folks, in the village. It has changed a lot since the years I remembered going through this neighborhood in New York. I used to hang out in the village a lot when I was a young man, and the area's changed quite a bit. In many ways, it's gotten much nicer too. Back then, when I was growing up, it was a bit thuggish, but there's a lot of nice shops, as you can see. A lot of restaurants and bistros and things like that to that of that nature. I'm making this for YouTube and for Facebook so people can see the greatness of this part of town. It's very diverse, I have to say. It's a very diverse part of town, of the city. Um, a lot of art, a lot of culture, a lot of music, a lot of great bistros and things like that that people can spend time at, having drinks and eating and things of that nature. Um, I remember growing up here, growing up in these towns in West 4, when I used to go to CBGB's and Arlene's Groceries, and when I used to go to Kenny's Castaways, which was one of my favorite bars at the time. It has changed a lot, and there's a lot of shops and clubs that did shut down. CB's is no longer with us, obviously. Uh, no more CBGB's. But the town is still wonderful, and there's so many great things in this part of town. From Asian food to Italian food, Mexican food, all different types of cultures, foods, and music and art. Our village has always been a great place for that, folks. It's always been a great place for that. You ever get a chance, come down to West 4, especially if you're out of town, and come check it out. There is so much to enjoy over here. The culture, the music, the food, and these parts of towns. Some of them are very, very old. You know, like a lot of this is very new here that you're seeing right now. I'm currently on West 4th Street, and I'm on the east side. So you got these wonderful little shops, really great. It's a clothing store for children, nail spas. They have bakeries, cakes and bakery places here. These are cleaners, tailors, delicatessens. We're coming up to the bistros, the late night bistros. It is currently about 12:15 right now at night, and I'm heading home after a long day of work. I work as a porter. I'm also a concierge and a doorman. And I just wanted to share with you this part of town that's so great. This is Jane Street. That's a delicatessen right there. I don't think they're open right now, but there's also the Corner Bistro, a really nice place. Usually pretty packed on the weekends, I have to say. And yeah, there's so much good food around here too. And don't forget Italian food too. You can find Italian food too. A lot of good Asian food too. So and it's yeah, clearly LGBTQT loved. Also, there's a huge community. You got to give them their props, I suppose. Yes, also give them their props. But there's another restaurant in the corner here, and it's a bar. This area is known as West 12th Street. West 12th Street has a lot of little restaurants and bistros and bars in this part of town, which are really quaint and really nice. I can't say what I know their prices, but they are really, really nice, this part of town. The entire street, as you can see, is made of brick. This part of town anyway, is made of brick. And this is West 12th Street and West 4th Street. So we're waiting for traffic to get across the street. Coolio. Move on to the next block. We're getting closer to our destination. As we pass another really nice cafe known as Cafe Cluny. It's a really nice bar and cafe. It's a nice place to chill. This place establishment is very fancy, very nice. Then you have this place here. It's called the Bar Toll or something like that. Really nice places out here that have drinks and eat. The establishments out here are very nice. Moving down the block further, there's another place on the corner. I mean, it's like almost every other corner. If you're out here and you want to drink, you will find a place to have a drink with a friend, whether you're into beer or a nice glass of wine, red or white. And see, another really nice establishment is this one right here. This is beautiful, a really nice place, really nice setup. As you can see, it's called Dante Aperitivo. Lovely place. They even have little seats outside. Isn't that nice? Or as we say in Spanish, mira que lindo. Okay, then you have shops like this, Guajana. I think it's an art display place. They sell design furniture, I suppose, I think. But then there's also Le Fagnon in the corner there. The Trove across the street. There's the Trove. We're now we passed West 12. We're heading closer to the part of town where it's very busy. West 4 is always very busy. It's a very hip town. People like to go out and have drinks late at night, during the evenings. And it's a place where you can have a lot of fun. And let's see, we're heading up to, this is West 11th Street now. This is West 11, and on the corner, you'll find Tartine. It's another restaurant type bar. A lot of these places, they look like houses, but they're actually bars, which is very curious. So when you walk through the village, you will find a lot of really quaint little places that have these kind of establishments almost on every single block. You know, and you can see the houses. The apartments look really nice, but let me tell you, it's expensive. If you're watching this video, when you do watch this video and you look around and go, oh, mira que lindo, I could live there. Ay, me encanta. You know, think about it. The rent is mad high. Mad high. We're talking like $3,000, $2,500 and above. Okay, so if you could afford it, kudos to you. And I wish you well. And again, more shops. The US is called the Toast, I think it's known as. Another clothing shop in the corner there. We are now coming into, we're still on West 4. This is Perry Street. Perry Street is nice too. It has an old school feel because of the houses. If you can see, like townhouses almost. So you got to know that the rent's got to be high. You know, we're almost getting closer to the avenue and to West 4th. We're already 9 minutes into the video, so I'm going to pick up the pace a bit. You know, I'm going to pick up the pace. Again, another restaurant bakery, I believe, here across the street, known as Loom. Really nice place, too. A lot of people go there as well in this part of town. The Loom is always busy, too. As you walk further down, we will bump into a lot of other stores and again more restaurants. This is Charles Street. Charles Street has a bar and restaurant in the corner called La Sevilla Restaurant. So I've never been there, but I can only assume that they sell Spanish food. Then you have Edith's Sandwich Place here in the corner. Edith's Sandwich Place. And then across the street, like I said, the Sevilla restaurant. Okay. The apartment fronts look really nice. I wonder what the apartments inside look like. Now that should be interesting. They even have a little taco house here, shop. You can walk by. It's a small shop. They're very busy during the day, selling tacos all day. Believe me, they'll sell tacos all day. Now, I also remember I mentioned that you have a little places that look like houses, but they're actually bars. You got the Fedora bar right there. See? That's the Fedora bar right there. It's actually a little home, almost like a house turned into a bar. We're now on West 10th Street, where the avenue gets really busy. Cars are pumping up. Another restaurant right here, bar. They sell cocktails and things of that nature in this place. You know, trying to get across the street here. And you see everyone just hanging out. The village is a place you got to go to if you want to enjoy yourself. Like I said, you want art, music, good beers, a glass of wine, culture. The village is one of the places to go to. You will find all different types of cultures here in the village, and it's great. It's a great atmosphere. You know, there's no feeling of feeling threatened or forms of racism here. It's all multicolored. You know, this is 7th Avenue, folks. I think that's known as the Duplex. That restaurant in the corner there. This is West 4. This is the Little Ruby. Really nice place. Always busy during the day. Always busy. See, you can see the gentleman painting, hooking it up. He's painting that place to hook it up. Trying to get across the street without getting killed here, folks. As we walk further, you'll see further down the distance the Empire State Building. Always a classic, right? Places like this, I'm telling you, the village is a very, very, very old place with a lot of history, you know. And again, you know, I used to come here to watch live bands play. They still do it, but it's not the same as it was in the 80s. It's changed a lot. We're still on West 4th Street, but this is Grove Street. Let me show you. This is Grove. And folks, the evening is nice, so people are still chilling, even on a Monday night. Not as much. This place is jumping on Fridays, Saturdays. Let me tell you, on Saturday nights, this area is jumping. Here's another one, really nice place called The Monster. This is the entrance here. I think they do like a karaoke thing here. And people get up, they have fun. They do this, they sing their songs, a choice of songs. Here are some of the other establishments and the places around here in this part of town. We're getting closer to our destination, which would be the main West 4. And again, you could only wonder what the rents are. But I will say this, for the most part, the streets are pretty semi-clean. I mean, there's some dirty, there's some stuff all over the floor and things like that, as in any town. But this part of town is pretty clean. This is the Sheridan Square viewing garden. You can't really see it, but yeah, I'll show you. See? Sheridan Square viewing garden. They still look like they're trying to hook it up. Well, as it looks like. You have a store here called the Access Theater Company, The Specimen. Again, a lot of wild shit going on in this place, part of town. A lot of really cool stuff also going on in this part of town. But you have to come down to West 4 and check it out yourself. And you tell me what you think. Leave a comment below. You have a lot of places out here. This is another nice bar. This is usually pretty busy. They have seats outside sometimes. Then there's a karaoke place right across the street. You got a convenience store over here. All right. You got a West Fork convenience store. All right. Trying to get across the street so we don't get ourselves killed first. All right. So remember, this is for YouTube and for Facebook. My personal travels. I'm Martin Lopez, creator of the IMM channel. And I'm trying to do something different. Show you the culture of this great town of New York, West 4. Now, this is a nice place too, called the Park Gate. Really nice place, very busy during the weekends. As you'll see, more smoke shops across the street. There's a tarot card reading shop across the street too. The Music Inn, the Pink Pussycat, if you want your adult needs, so to say. We just passed another one for adult needs, I believe, too. There's one coming up. We used to have a whole bunch of those in this part of town. Another massage place in this part of town. There's a lot of new shops as opposed to the shops that used to be here when I was growing up in West 4. This is a nice place. See, burgers and beers, a little bit of both, perfect for both. And there's the Hamlet Village right there across the street, and the store I was telling you about for your adult needs. If you like that stuff, next to it is the Space Beauty, another Chase Bank. That's the second one. This is Poker Ice. There's another place called the Mixteca. It's a restaurant type of bar situation, you know. Here they sell tacos. 86 is called Tacos 1986. They sell good tacos here, folks. Good tacos. And then now we are in the heart of the village. I believe it's the heart of the village. Avenue of the Americas, 6th Avenue, West 4. There goes the statue. Actually, that's the Empire State Building. My mistake. The other one was World Trade Center. My mistake. That's the Statue of This is the Empire State Building. West 4. This is West 4th Street. Across the street, that coffee shop has been there like forever, folks. They've been there like forever. On my right, you'll notice a place where you can get pizza for $1.50. It's not bad. You get it for $1.50. All right, and you have another place called La Chanta, where you can buy you can buy empanadas. Across the street, I remember growing up, they used to host major basketball tournaments there. And the train station's right there. They used to host basketball tournaments. And people still play. You can see even at this hour. They love basketball in this part of town. Another smoke shop. This wasn't here years ago. Neither was this tattoo place. But it's here now. But we are coming up to a movie theater that has been here like for years. This movie theater has been here for a lot of years. More than 20 years. This is the IFC, where they show independent movies of actors that have had, were up and coming, but they show movies here that you've never seen before, that you don't hear about on the news or you don't see on major networks. Movies like The Christophers and Blue Heron. I personally never heard of them, but maybe they're pretty good movies. So I'm not going to go too further down. I didn't want to make the video too long. Here you are, another smoke shop. Here is a Talking Tacos place. We're still on Avenue of the Americas. Just to show you, going down that block, I used to go to Kenny's Castaways. I remember. And then if you keep going further down, you would eventually bump into CBGB's, which is no longer active. The owner closed it down years ago. CBGB's was one of the most busiest places on the weekends. It was great to go there for live music. A lot of history there. Deborah Harry played there. Talking Heads, the Ramones, bands like that. Awesome bands that a lot of the folks grew up with in my generation. A lot of these newer shops on Carmine Street, I never heard of them. They were never here before. Popeyes was never here. This hot dog joint was never here. Aunt Annie's was never here, but I like Aunt Annie's pretzels. Those are always pretty delicious. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, folks. We are in Avenue of the Americas. Thank you for joining me on this journey. My name is Martin Lopez. I'm the creator of the IMM channel, and I hope that you take the time out to go to West 4 and check it out yourself. West 4 is a great place. Like I said, if you want good music, you want a nice little lounge, or if you're into bistros or you like live music, rock, dance, jazz, whatever, West 4 is the place to go. You can find, like I said, all the great a lot of great food here too as well, and the people here are very nice for the most part. You know, you always have your one or two little problematic people, but that goes without saying. No matter where you go, you know what I mean. I'm a New Yorker, so I was born and raised in Brooklyn myself. So I bid you all adieu, though. In the meantime, I hope you'll come to the IMM channel, check it out, where I design my own ideas. The IMM is stands for the Imaginary Mind of Martin, and I hope you join us and subscribe. All right, folks. Thanks for joining me. Take care. This is my last stop. Bye, y'all.